Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. The start to a better life or a better world or a better future is simply to our belief that it is possible. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 27, NASDAQ down 12, S&P's up 5, gold contract down 40 cents, traded at $1,087 an ounce. Silver down 2 cents at $14.38 an ounce. Platinum down 12 at $900 even an ounce. Copper off a penny at $2.21 a pound. Light sweet crude up 23 cents, $44.10 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year up 4 ticks, 126.05. 30-year up 5 ticks, 152.08. King dollar up 229 ticks, 99.30. The euro is down 33 at 107. The yen's trading at 123.22. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the great United States, folks, it is the Marine Corps birthday. I want to wish everyone a happy birthday out there. 240 years, 1775. You have to love it. Market-wise, let's look at this S&P. What do you have? You have a rollover, baby. It's a slow rollover. So, the SPY out here today, what does the SPY do? You actually went up on light volume. Yesterday, folks, what we did is this. You go from a price point of 209.49 down to 206.95, and you do 131 million shares. Today, we go up on 71. Not even close. The 3 black crows that are in place from the 20th of August, they're there. That expansion of volume yesterday actually brings the probability higher that we're going to see a downdraft, and it will be fast, furious, all of the above. NDX 100, what do we have with the 3 Qs? This is what you have with the 3 Qs. 3 Qs rolled over. Where they are now is that they failed at the July highs. The July highs in the Qs were 114.39. We came off those July highs. Yesterday, you had 33 million shares. Today, you did 34 million. Bottom line, you're going down with volume. That's the first part. Now, the second part goes like this. If you remember, on the 23rd of October, that's where the 3 Qs gapped higher. On the 22nd, we closed at 109.71. The following day, we're up at 112.66. So the bottom of that is 112.07. The market, the Qs are making their way into that. You know, we'll see how they get into that gap. So the way gaps work, folks, is this. So you gap higher. As you come down to the gap, the first time you're down at the gap, most of the time the high of that gap, the top, is support. You know, we haven't hit that yet, but most of the time it's going to have to hit the 112.07 with velocity in order to basically get inside that gap. I do expect we're going to see it. Why? Well, Apple, folks, and Apple suppliers are the culprits. If we go take a look at the NDX 100, what you're going to have out here today is this. Skyworks was the largest leader inside the NDX 100. Skyworks went down $4.52, trading at 80.37. The second one was Avco Technology. That was down 6.66 at 119. Those two good Apple suppliers. If we go to Apple itself, what you have inside the Dow Industrials, that's what was taking the Dow down, even though the Dow traded higher. Apple today gapped lower. It was down 384 to 58 million shares. That's after making a high with 44 million shares. What that sets up, Apple's going to go after the lower end of this consolidation that it's been in. So 107.31 is the lower end of that consolidation. I expect, you know, number one, we'll go after it. The real key is going to be, do you get an expansion of volume as you're going after that level and there's a breakdown. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Bonds. Let's go to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What do we have with bonds? Okay, so bonds went south, fast, furious, all of the above. As soon as the Fed came out and said, okay, we feel that we're going to raise rates in December. That's after 7 years of not raising rates. The 10-year, we're at 126.05. And, you know, we'll see, you know, what you had out here yesterday is that you did have a rejection of lower price. You had lighter volume. And now we'll see whether the 10-year can make it back inside the 126.16. It's not that much further above it. But how we make it back inside is important also. Because if you're making it back inside a higher range, what you want to see in order to stay inside that range is wide price spread, not just coming inside it and saying hi. You need wide price spread. Now, the 30-year is inside it. The 30-year, and this is the one that you really want to watch, the reason being at 151.25, we're at 152.09. The 30-year leads the 10 and has been leading the 10 up and down for a long period of time, folks. King dollar is just about finished its ABC structure on the way up. We hit 99.60 today. The structure is 1.01, 1.04. You know, and what you also have with King dollar is that you have 100% move of a move. So there's going to be a lot of different moving markets out here, and I expect the volatility is going to stay high. The high inside the dollar index, when we bring this back to, let me pull this back. This consolidation has been in place for quite a while. So on the continuous contract, it's 100.38. You know, we'll see how we come up to that level because, okay, so that would be the bearish side. The bullish side would go like this. I can't picture this, but here's the bullish side. If in fact you break this 100.38 with volume, that is a monster ABC up. That would be, yeah, that's a 20-point ABC up, which would be saying that you could trade out at 113 inside the dollar. That would be about as intense as you can get. There's no two ways about that. We go take a look at the oil market, CLZ. So we have with oil out here, that's trading at 44.11, and oil is not only been in this consolidation, looks like it's going to stay in this consolidation. The lower end of this consolidation right now is at 42.58, but I suspect it can get down to the 40.57 mark. You stay right there, folks. I'm Mr. Andy Heck's going to be coming up next, and then we're going to have Chris Gaffney, the Everbank World Markets President, coming up. We're going to be right back.